owami uThando akusiwe wethu. Mawukuthi bayakhuluma abantu abahambe ukhulume emadodeni abo ngoba uthanda ukukhuluma bekuhlukane nami noThando.
Kwavele kwafona intombazane ke akuse intombazane ayihlangeneke naye bifonela mina saqala phansi ke saxabana wangishaya ke ngishayela ukuthi ngifonelwe intombazane. Usiyacela wathi kimi Thando angifuni ukukhuluma nabantu besilisa ngoba yena unesikhwele uvele ngacabanga ukuthi kwenzakalani noma sengiyajola akafuni ngisho ukubuza futhi uma ngifica kanjalo. Okay ngangayingene abantu besilisa amantombazane uthi ufuna ukungikhethela meke yazi ukuthi intombazane ijola nobani shuthi nami sengiyajola.
Sithe masihlezi sobabili noThando kwaba khona ingxabane bakhona ngenxa ukuthi uThando bese kunesikhathi sithanda ukuthenga ifoni. Mangifika ngibuza uthi ekabali inamba esho uthi ekaba ngiyifonela. Ithi inamba uyena uthi intombazane uyena wafona. Uyazi mina ngifune umngane wantombazane ngifune umngane walutho. Manje inkulumo yabo mayisiphambana mina ke nenhliziyo encane uyazi yashaya. Thema esengenza isilima bekhuluma into ezihlukene ngase ngimshaya. Ngoba manje angifuni ukwenza isilima. Qaleni kwami naye siqala ukuthandana ngathi abangani bakhe la abantu abasegcekeni ekhaya. Umngani wakhe engimaziyo mina ekhaya uNtobe umuntu ahlala naye kusenze mina intambama. Uyena umngani wakhe abasemaceleni angibafuni. Into afuna siyenza ke.
Into efuna ngiyenzeke mina nawe sihlukane kade ngikutshela sekuphela ngishawa mhlawumbe 5 hours. Ngikutshela ukuthi ngiye because ngeke ngikwazi ukumela ukuthi ngishawe unengane manje sokushaya ingane yakho ushayile nami. Mina sengihlukene wena utheni? Ungalo
phuma uhambishe.
Ngeke ngize ngishiye le yafika la since ami ngeke ngize ngishiye uzohamba nawo ufaka kwabantu uyimese iyangena. Ngeke ngize ngilela leyo ngishange phethe ukube benimali uzothini?
It has become the norm that viewers will be upset with Siyacela every Sunday on Isencane Lengane, and the previous episode was the same, but people were more upset and viewers want to rescue Thando from this mess. So the episode opened up with Thando detailing what happened that led to Siyacela assaulting her to the media crew of the show. So while she's explaining, she started talking to Siyacela, and Siyacela forcefully grabbed Thando's phone from her hand and smashed it on the floor. I watched this a couple of times and it's really so upsetting because there was no need for him to actually take that phone and smashed it on the floor. So Thando said Siyacela beat her up after a friend, Asanda, returned her call. He was thinking that Asanda may expose Thando to men, so it got him angry and he beat her up. And as you have already heard the audio at the beginning, he already says when he gets angry, he beats up people, and he couldn't help his anger and he slapped her. Explaining why he beat her up, Siyacela said he beat her up because she said she sent a child to give Asanda her number, and when he called Asanda, she said a different story. He felt as if Thando and the friend were making a fool out of him. He also said Thando knows that he does not want her to have any friends, be it a man or a woman. This is the point where we say this relationship is toxic. You can't tell me that you are not allowing your wife to have a friend, whether it's a female or it's a man. It doesn't make sense. This is your wife, it's not your child. So what upset me the most is him accepting that he did beat her up. Thando said it was not the first time that this was happening, but him, Siyacela, was saying it's the first time. But anyway, all the viewers were really upset with this because this was not even supposed to go on TV according to some people. So following the broadcast of this episode, there has been a uproar with some labeling this irresponsible broadcasting. This led to many calling for the show to be canned. So Moja Love said they would like to put it on record that the channel does not condone GBV in any way. They said they intervened as the incident was happening. It is important to point out that Moja Love's crew arrived during the altercation between Siyacela and Thando, and the police were called in. It would have been nice as well to put that in the episode to say the police were called in when this happened, because you are just showing us the part where these people were fighting, but you're not showing us when the police arrived. So they say the crew was not allowed to film this. Thando was given an option to open a case against Siyacela, but she chose not to do that. Instead, the channel moved Thando away from Siyacela to a different location. Also, that could have been better if it was said in the episode. Moja Love also said counseling was offered to Thando immediately to deal with their trauma, and the channel is monitoring her progress. Of course, this whole thing was done for the sake of content, but I felt like if all these details they have put it in the episode, it would have been nice to know that the police were called, to know that Thando was the one that refused to open the case, or maybe they could have chosen another content to put and not put this. But here are some of the comments that people had, and this person said, the abuse Thando is suffering in the hands of Siyacela is uncalled for. This boy does not deserve this girl. The worst thing about this issue is him admitting on national TV that he beats her. I'm just catching up with Isencane Lengane, and Batung, I'm speechless. Haibo, can people do something about Siyacela? Slapping Thando cause of a call from a girl. This girl is going through a lot and she is still so young. It's the fact that Siyacela is proud of hitting Thando, and this is what is confusing my head, and I'm actually not happy about it. But at the end of the day, we cannot really force somebody to open a case if they don't want to. And of course, at the end, we did see that Thando did forgive Siyacela and now they're fine, but still there's a lot that is happening here. But anyway, that's my view on it, but that's all that we have for now. Until the next time, please do not forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to our channel.